Hey guys, Cravone here, and welcome to the 6th episode of Road to PVM Mastery. Now, first of all, I have to apologise there was no video last week. This was due to the fact that I've been playing other games aside from RS, and I've been doing a lot of Slayer in-game. Like, I've been doing Slayer almost non-stop. And I got Bubbles, the fishing skill pet, on April Fools, where like they were announcing pets as an April Fools that people didn't get, but Bubbles, I was like, guys, this is genuine. I actually got it, so I was pretty happy with that. Now, this first thing is I'm introducing a new segment into my videos, which is Drop of the Week. Now, my Drop of the Week this week was a middle leg piece from Raxor. This does mean I have to do Path 3 and Path 1 now. I can't just do Path 2. But yeah, Drop of the Week is going to be a segment that remains in all my future videos, instead of like a montage of drops at the start of the video. This is sort of to reduce the time on the video. Like, I don't want to show sort of uninteresting drops. So, I managed about 30 Rax kills this week, as well as like all this last stuff. So like Rax, I've been starting to farm the pet and sort of farming the other leg pieces. It's never too late to start Rax, to be honest. I mean, it's good money. I've been on a really bad streak at the moment in terms of drops, but the legs sort of made up for that, and I've got good drops as well. So there's been two big updates come out recently. Now, the first of which was the luck update. Now, I'm not sure how I really feel about the luck update. I still think that the Ring of Wealth used to be a placebo. I feel like the new rings are a placebo as well. But, I mean, you can't argue with the fact that the luck of the dwarves does actually have decent combat stats. If you're like me and not prepared to do the quest for 6-8 circuit, and you don't want to take an asylum ring everywhere because it's expensive if you die of it. So, I actually sold my Anima Core of Zaros to get a Luck of the Dwarves, and you might think, well, this is a stupid move. I reckon Luck of the Dwarves is just only going to go up. Now, this also helps me transition into upgrading my melee gear, where I want to get some Torva. I've already got one piece. I want to get Torva, and I want to augment it. I want to give it the same treatment I gave Ranger Magic, and this is going to help me particularly at Corporal Beast. Now that's a boss that I'm sort of struggling to solo, and it's going to be a grind to get the pet. So the second update was Gem Dragons. From what I've heard, these are awful. Frankly, awful. I do not have the Cramja Diary quests, or, well, like, the Cramja Diary stuff, or the quest that's required for them. So, I will not be doing them. If I did, I would have showed them in this video. I will not be doing them, based on what I've heard from other friends. So, yeah, I trust their judgment. They say don't do them, so it saves me having to block tasks as well if I don't actually do the requirements. So I actually completed a section of Insane Final Boss this week. 100 Ziliana hard mode kills, which is on screen now. Obviously this is a mass. I mean, might as well get these out the way in a mass. I still need the Ziliana pet, so I'm still going to be farming on normal mode, but I've only got 2 more hard modes in Goblin Dungeon 1 to do. It's Korean Bandos. So I'm not too far off well, I still need 2 pets, so I guess I am still quite far off getting rid of Goblin Dungeon 1 as a requirement. So I've been doing a lot of stuff in regards to Slayer tasks and what I should be keeping, what I should be blocking, and I've sort of rearranged my list a bit. Now, I've taken Dark Beasts off. Now, this is a trial period. My main thing with wanting to do Slayer now is seeing how the Gem Dragons are, and knowing this is the same team that's worked on the level 96 Slayer mobs, and will work on the Menethos update, I don't have much confidence. So I want to get 99. I want to get 120 Slayer out of the way before, like, sort of they screw it up. So yeah, I've been doing some miscellaneous bosses as well, like Corp and Greg. So for Slatos, I've sort of decided, okay, I need to look at this objectively. The tasks I like aren't necessarily the best tasks to do. The best tasks to do for me at the moment are the ones with good XP and good GP, and preferably fast. So if I'm looking at tasks for charms, it's not really that ideal because I'm not really going to train 120 summoning anytime soon. So having said that, I'm considering removing nihils. Now, like, you might think, well, why would you remove nihils? They're a good task. They're a good mob to kill off task. I just feel like, why am I killing them on task? They're terrible Slayer XP. I mean, they're really good money, but they're good money anyway. So yeah. So I'm sort of going with the higher XP options. I want to get Ripper Demons on my prefer list, and Lava Strike Worms. Other tasks which are good XP wise are Abbey Demons and Siesta Dragons, so I'm keeping them on the list. Now in terms of like GP, I definitely want to keep Rune Dragons because they've got like Slayer specific drops which are worth a lot, and they're really good GP. They're not the best XP though, and that's sort of my main problem then. And of course Avians is going to be great if you do Korea as well. So I sort of made a new spreadsheet on what tasks are good for what reasons. So yeah, I also died at Rax this week. Like, I've only ever died 3 times at Rax since my first kill. Today was one of them. Well, not today, this week. Basically, I went in with no brews left, and I thought I could do it just on a few rock towers, and I totally underestimated the amount of damage I was taking. There was a lot of web attacks, a lot of bind attacks, and it was sort of a bit of a nuisance. Yeah. In terms of actual genuine progress, I didn't do that much this week. I gained an entire Slayer level, I gained a bunch of invention levels, and honestly I feel like next week I will hit 120 invention. I'm hoping to hit 200 invention with 120 Slayer. So yeah, hopefully that will happen. I also gave Camel Warriors a try this week, as in by giving them a try I had no more points to get rid of them, so I just sort of forced into having to do them. And yeah, they weren't too bad. I got a very early Raptor key, well, 2 Raptor keys. I also got a very early book, and my clanmate is not going to be happy with the fact that I got books so early. But yeah, they're not too bad, honestly. They're actually quite simple compared to the other 96 Slayer mobs. The XP isn't too bad either. I clocked them at about 300k Slayer XP and 300k range XP. So yeah, they're pretty good, and yeah, I got the book obviously. So there's going to be no montage this week, but instead, Arsehole of the Week. Now, this guy, he tagged all of the Dark Beasts. He crashed me, I was in the middle of my task. He crashed me, tagged all of the Dark Beasts, and then turned his auto retaliate off, and stopped attacking them. So yeah, I'm name and shaming him on the video, name and shaming his clan, so yeah. I said I would do this at the time, and I'm sticking by that. Dick move to do, really. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later. Hopefully next week it won't all be Slayer. Probably will be though. See ya.